Good morning, Stockton. This is Channel 14 News. I'm Vincent Policastro.
And I'm Lisa Passo, and these are the top news stories of the week.
NASA has discovered liquid water on Mars. Sort of. Studying the surface of the red planet, NASA noticed streaks of wet dirt that looked like water flowing down the sides of mountains and hills. They would go away and then reappear as if drying and getting wet again. They also found hydrated salts, which is definitive evidence that liquid water has been present on the surface of Mars. Now, if only we had a robot that could go to the water and collect some samples. Oh yeah, we do! Oh, wait. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 forbids any robot or astronaut from collecting water on any planet for fear of contamination. Guess we'll just have to keep a safe distance and look at the water.
On a farm in Michigan, James Bristol unearthed a woolly mammoth fossil in his soybean field. He made the discovery while installing a drainage pipe. Bristol originally thought the fossil was a bent fence post that was covered with mud, long since buried. However, it turned out to be a 15,000-year-old mammoth pelvis, not something you find in your backyard every day. 20% of the mammal's skeleton has been recovered so far by a paleontologist and excavator team from the University of Michigan. So far, they recovered the pelvis, both shoulder blades, ribs, some vertebrae, the skull, and the two tusks. The leader of the team, a scientist named Daniel Fisher, theorizes that humans butchered the animal for meat and stashed the carcass away in a back-then pond. Thank goodness we have refrigerators now. Fisher and other researchers at the university hope that studying the bones will reveal human activity and their arrival in the Americas, a heavily debated topic in the archaeologist community.
Hey there, cool kids. Do you like MTV and stand-up comedy? Well, then you better go see Carly Aquilino on October 9th. You may recognize this red-haired beauty from MTV's Girl Code. She's going to be here on Friday at 8 p.m. in the Sports Center for her stand-up comedy show. The best part about this event? It's free. Thanks, Set. Go have a good time this Friday and see some stand-up comedy from a sort of famous person.
Ever dream of being a superhero? Well, 6-year-old Mabel from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada had her dream come true. The Children's Wish Foundation of Canada and the city helped Mabel, who has been fighting leukemia for 2 years, become Spider Mabel for a day. The event started with Andrew Ference, the captain of the Edmonton Oilers hockey team, being kidnapped. The city called upon the surprised Spider Mabel at home, so she put on her supersuit and was escorted to City Hall in a spider limo. Mabel met up with Spider-Man, and together they identified the villain, Mysterio, in a suspect picture lineup at the police headquarters. The team went out to search and found Black Cat, their fellow superhero, held captive at the mall. After saving their friend, the trio went to the zoo to capture Mysterio, who was holding Ference hostage. Thanks to Spider-Mabel, she took Mysterio down using her spider string and saved the day. And special thanks to the Children's Wish Foundation for making brave children's wishes come true. And now from your very own SSTV interns,
here are your Stockton Students of the Week.
Hi, I'm Rich Maurer, and today I'm here with resident student of the week, Aubrey Fouts.
Hello.
Aubrey, you're a very interesting student because you're not only a student here, but you are also a faculty member, aren't you?
I am. I'm actually a staff member. It's just a difference when you're faculty or teaching.
Yeah.
Staff is just kind of on the payroll, if you will. I was actually a staff member before I was a student here.
Oh, very interesting. What exactly is it that you do in your profession?
So Stockton was actually awarded a grant through the New Jersey Department of Labor not too long ago, a couple years ago, relatively new. And that grant is awarded to Stockton to help us make an economic impact with all the people that have been laid off around the area, specifically the casino workers. But we really kind of seep over into workforce entirely in New Jersey. I focus on retail, hospitality, and tourism. So I am the program coordinator for that grant. I help to facilitate it, and I'm also our social media manager.
Good. Atlantic County's great for that.
Yeah, definitely.
What exactly is your major here at Stockton?
My major, funny enough, is psychology. So you wouldn't immediately make that correlation, but the background of being able to work with people and understand how they're feeling and kind of what they're going through has been really helpful. You're running into people who are unemployed, recently laid off, and then you're running into, high-end CEOs. So I deal with both sides of the spectrum.
I guess psychology is good to have if you're dealing with CEOs who've gone bankrupt. Well, That's it for all of us here at SSTV. I want to thank our Student of the Week, Aubrey, and throw it back to you guys.
What's up, Stockton? I'm Stella Psomyas, and here's your week in sports. In the Eagles' loss against the Redskins on Sunday, Murray carried the ball 8 times for 36 yards. He also caught 2 passes for 12 yards. Through 3 games, Murray has 29 carries for 47 yards. Washington's quarterback, Kirk Cousins, capped a 90-yard drive with a go-ahead 4-yard touchdown toss to Pierre Garçon with 26 seconds left in the game, lifting the Redskins past the Philadelphia Eagles 23-20. The Jets gained 425 yards of total offense, including a career-high 166 for running back Chris Ivory in a 27-14 win over the Miami Dolphins at Wembley Stadium in London. Baltimore's kicker, Justin Tucker, hit a 42-yard field goal to tie the Pittsburgh Steelers in the final seconds of regulation and made a 52-yarder with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in overtime to give the Ravens a 23-20 victory Thursday night. Rashad Jennings' 51-yard touchdown helped the Giants seal the win over the Buffalo Bills with a final score of 24-10. Drew Brees hit C.J. Spiller with a short pass that the running back turned into an 80-yard touchdown, being the 400th of the Saints quarterback's career, on the second play of overtime, and New Orleans won for the first time this season 26-20 over the Cowboys on Monday night. Now on to Stockton sports. This past Wednesday at home, men's soccer beat the College of New Jersey 3-1. Their game this Saturday was postponed due to weather, so their next game will be tonight at home at 7 p.m. Women's soccer, on the other hand, was able to play their game this Saturday on our turf fields against William Patterson University. Unfortunately, they lost 1-0. Their next game will be Wednesday in Pennsylvania. Girls volleyball had a break this weekend. Their last game was on Tuesday against Rowan University, and their next game will be tomorrow at home against William Patterson University at 7 p.m. And lastly, girls field hockey won a great game at home on Thursday 5-3. However, the weather this weekend wasn't on their side when they took a 0-3 loss against the College of New Jersey. Their next game is at 7 in Glassboro against Rowan University. Now, from our sports correspondent, Dalton Lanoza, here's a segment from the Sixers training camp held at Stockton this past week.
Hey Stockton Ice, it's Dalton Lanoza here. It's day 4 of Sixers training camp. This is the second year in a row that they're using our Big Blue facilities, as well as staying over at the Stockton Seaview Hotel and Golf Club, where they held their media day, and everyone got a good look at this year's training camp roster, as well as some brand spanking new jerseys. 76ers are entering year 3 of a rebuild under the regime of general manager Sam Hinkie and head coach Brett Brown. The first 2 years under the Hinkie era have been a little bit rocky, to say the least. However, a complete reshuffling of the roster, as well as plenty of brand new draft picks turned potential stars, has got fans thinking optimism is the key to this year. They have transformed from annually average to young and hungry. No player is more important to that journey for the top for the Sixers than the man rocking the flat top. That's Nerlens Noel, entering his 3rd year with the Sixers, has a chance at an all-star bid this year, playing alongside Jahlil Okafor, the number 3 overall pick in this year's draft, as well as he was a national champion at Duke. Let's not forget big man number 3, Mr. Joel Embiid, who's been suffering with injuries his whole career since entering the league. However, after a second surgery on his foot using a special bone graft procedure, the Sixers are confident that once he is healthy, maybe at the beginning of next season, he will be an integral part to the team's success. The Sixers begin the regular season against the Boston Celtics later on this month, followed by a home opener against the Utah Jazz. Incremental improvement is the key for this team year after year, as they have an extremely young roster, with Carl Landry recently acquired as the only person on the team that is above the age of 25. Now, I spoke with athletic director Mr. John Heck earlier on Wednesday, and he told me that this kind of partnership that they have with the Sixers does not come without a trade-off, and that is that we, the Stockton students, are unable to use our Big Blue for 5 days. However, the fact that we are able to share our gym with a professional sports team further bumps up Stockton's reputation as NJ's fastest-growing university. That's all we have here for this special segment of Sixers training camp. Reporting live for SSTV, I'm Dalton Lanoza. Go Ospreys.
Thank you, Dalton. That's all for this week in sports. I'm Stella Psomyas, and now it's time for the weather report.
Hey there, Stockton. I'm Brielle Bazio with your weekly weather forecast. We're finally getting some sunshine on Tuesday with a high of 69, and continues warming up into Wednesday at a high of 72. The temperature drops back down to 66 on Thursday, but remains mostly sunny. Friday is partly sunny at a high of 70, but expect some showers on Saturday at a high of 63. Sunday is mostly sunny again at a high of 66, and then gets cooler by Monday at a high of 63. Start wearing more layers, Stocktonites. Now here's Sam Rubenstein with Stocktainment.
Hello, Stocktonites. My name is Sam Rubenstein, and this is another segment of Stocktainment. First on our list of movies today is a look at a movie that is only a few years late to the whole zombie apocalypse party. It's The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, so let's play a clip. Okay.
Tonight, we're gonna show them what being a real scout's all about. We're just gonna stand here, and we're gonna go save the world. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my God, that was, I don't even know how to describe it. That was terrible. It was really awkward. Well, Zombieland. The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse comes out on October 30th. So, I've been waiting to review this for a while, and with how bad that last clip was, I need something that can cheer me up a bit. So, here's something that I am looking forward to, and that is the Suicide Squad. All right, let's just play a clip.
Are you the devil?
All you need to know is you work for me.
That the joke was on me.
So that's it, huh? We're the patsies. We're some kind of suicide squad. Let's go save the world.
That trailer always makes me really happy. The movie just looks so good. It's got Harley Quinn and Killer Croc and Deadshot. Like, oh my God, I cannot wait till that comes out on August 5th. Wait, when? August 5th? Are you sure? That's so far away. All right, Stocktonites. My name is Sam Rubenstein. That was another segment of Stocktainment. Have a great day. But seriously though,
That's your news for this week. I'm Vincent Policastro.
And I'm Lisa Capasso. Have a great week, Stockton.
Getting ready for Halloween.
Yep, never too early.
I mean, you know, Halloween's not for another like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, but it's Halloween month.
I guess, yeah.
Hello, ABC Family, the movie marathon, all month long.
Yeah.
With Halloween.